Hi, my name is Dr. Hilliard and I work at Haywood Road Animal Hospital. I'm here today to talk to you about everything you need to know about cat vaccinations. I have my assistant Jessica here and she's going to be asking me some questions.
Dr. Hilliard, what exactly are cat vaccinations?
So, cat vaccinations are vaccines or shots, as some people call them, that we give to protect against the most common viruses that can cause disease in cats.
Are cat vaccinations necessary?
They are. We have core and what we call non-core vaccines or lifestyle vaccines. But depending on how your cat lives, these vaccines can really extend their life and keep them healthy as long as possible.
What cat vaccinations are typically recommended and what are they for?
So we have two cat vaccinations that I would say are required. One of them is the rabies vaccine. Here in the States, every animal is required to have a rabies vaccine, dog or cat, by law, because it's just a safety issue to people as well. The other core vaccine is what we call the feline distemper vaccine or the FVRCP vaccine. That is one that contains actually a whole bunch of different viruses in that vaccine to protect against. And they will get these vaccines while they're kittens, and then they'll get them a year later. And then as long as they stay on track every 3 years. We do have some non-core vaccines that really depends on whether or not they are inside or outside.
What is the vaccination schedule for?
So vaccination schedule essentially tells us when the vaccines need to be given. So the feline distemper vaccine, will give it every 3 to 4 weeks until the cat or the kitten reaches between 60 and 20 weeks of age. The rabies vaccine we give between 12 and 16 weeks of age, and then we have the feline leukemia vaccine, which we can start around 12 weeks of age if we believe the cat needs it.
Are there risks or side effects associated with cat vaccinations?
So just like any vaccines, any medicine, there's always some side effects that can be the case. The majority of the time, we don't see any. But things to watch for would be soreness where the vaccines were given, swelling around that area. Those things usually go away in a day or two. Very rarely you can have true allergic reactions such as hives, difficulty breathing, vomiting. So those would be the really serious ones to let us know about. But any vaccine reaction at all, let us know, and we can help to hopefully prevent that in the future.
If my cat is going to strictly live indoors, do they still need to be vaccinated?
They do. Especially with those core vaccines, because again, the rabies vaccine is just legally required. You just never know what's going to happen if your cat accidentally gets out of the house or if you somehow have a wild animal that comes in. We need to make sure they're protected.
Why is it important to avoid missing a cat vaccination?
It's important to avoid missing the vaccination because if you miss it, then you almost have to restart part of the series over again. So that means more cost to you, more visits to the vet, and more vaccinations in general. Thank you so much for listening, and let us know if you have any questions.